This is Diplomatic Passport on ZTN. My name is Robin Kondiwa. Here we explore the goings-on in our world, the Southern African region, and of course Zimbabwe, in a world hugely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Today we start with a look at the statistics in our nation, which have started to rise yet again. 2 more cases of positive COVID-19 were returned yesterday, bringing the total number to 48, 2 short of an unenviable half-century. And what has changed since to have these numbers come up? I see mainly a level 2 pronouncement that has pretty much been ambiguous. It's an ambiguous set of instructions and nobody knows what it ought to be. Who should be in town? Who shouldn't? In all fairness, lockdown has been lifted if the numbers in the capital are anything to go by. In fact, roadside vendors, both licensed and unlicensed, are back in the city center in the capital. If that is what level 2 lockdown looks like, then we have been on level 2 lockdown as a country since April 18 of 1980. Now, Wilson Kakurira, our evergreen sharpshooter, is the one who captured these images to show how things have suddenly been brought back to where we started from. There's a word for what's going on: complacency. And that is what we're seeing, and that is dangerous. There's a need for decisive leadership from the top to bring back restrictions that at least spell things out sternly, as well as ensure that we're safe as a nation. We eagerly await that. Now, are you struggling with wearing a face mask as you go down the road in your city or town? Well, if you thought they were tough to wear on an ordinary day, then you have no idea how they feel when you get thirsty while wearing them at a funeral. Look at what Wilson Kakurira brought us from a funeral he attended yesterday at the National Heroes Acre.
Ngorondo yedu aizopereri pakungoungana tichichema, pakuungana tichiradzika hama dzedu dzinodikanwa. Handipo panoperera ngorondo yedu. Ngorondo yedu haiperi ichiperera pamisodzi. Ngorondo yedu ichapera pakuuya kwegamba goro, gamba Jesu Kristu wakakurira gova.
So of course that was a hero's burial at the Heroes Acre, and as I said, our evergreen sharpshooter Wilson Kakurira, they're catching a few dignitaries struggling with them, and it doesn't help matters if you wear spectacles, it would seem. Now the spectacle is just too pronounced. In fact, the now erstwhile former deputy minister in the Ministry of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services did not even have the energy to wear his mask, if you saw that. That's how tedious they can be. So forgive yourself if you're struggling with your face mask. Now, you may know about the rank marshal Cody Tinker, who has made waves as a Sungura and dancehall curator and content creator on social media. But if you have no knowledge of him, or the name doesn't ring a bell and it doesn't tinker, well, let me jog your memory a bit.
Wazoita shoma dai so wazoita shoma vana muZimbabwe muno. Right, isusu vanhu vasingadi kudhakwa daily ka takutodhakwa daily nyechi takutoshaya wawo kuvatime pabude mateka makaso initi izvinezvi takuma zvimavhoti ka zvimusombo ndo zvakuwanika ndo zvakuwanika uzvona azviita mana. Ngatiite kuti hwawaidi iwanikwe. Imwe nyaya iripo ifodya irikushaika, iri kushota x yanetsa. Kana vanhu vese pana vanokudza kuti zvinhu zvese zvadii zvanetsa. Imwe yacho ndiipi? Chikafu hapana. Mukaenda mushopu hapana, vakuti take one unoirarama nayo here ikeurone. Vakuti frau unobika chimodho kumba chingwa isikuwanika.
Now today, as part of both my Youth and Culture Week thrusts that I've been carrying this week, I have him in the building. Cody, welcome to Diplomatic Passport.
No, thank you for inviting me. Yeah, thank you.
I actually saw you giggle a bit when you were going through some of your stuff here, and I know you are in a certain element when you make this, but you're looking back at it and you're also laughing, as a lot of people, I believe, in a lot of households. How does that make you feel, seeing yourself in that element?
Yeah, I'm quite shocked that it's actually gone so viral around the whole nations and everything like that. So, yeah, I never thought that a small video like that could go around. So yeah, just happy, yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to be happy because we're obviously conducting this interview for international audiences and whatsoever in English. And one of the biggest requests I got was, please just at least make sure Cody speaks a line in English. And I'm sure you've satisfied that.
Yeah.
But perhaps give me a bit of history about yourself. Who are you? How old are you? What do you do outside, of course, of curating and content creating?
Okay, so my name's Cody Tinker, aka the Rank Marshal, the Windy Boss. I'm still at Peterhouse, Form 4. So now I'm 16, turning 17 in October. And yeah, it's quite a big year for me and my family as I'm going through Form 4 exams this year. And yeah.
Okay, and I do know, for example, that you started as a curator and content lover on the Zim Dancehall sector. Tell me what attracted you to Zim Dancehall? What were the first names that you fell in love with in order to fall in love with that genre?
So when I was small, like I think I was about 5, my maid and my gardener always used to play Zim Dancehall and all the Shona cultured music. And that just caught my attention as growing up on a farm and everything like that. Then from the years I got to pick up the artist names, and one of my best artists is Jar Signal. Yeah.
Well, it probably helps because you're probably as tall as he is. But I've got a couple of questions already coming,
Okay.
because you then moved over to somewhat, just did a Sungura bit, and all of a sudden you're somebody who's now associated with Sungura and people seem to think you're a very big fan. How did that happen?
So one day I was at our local shop and a car came playing Alec Macheso. And I was like, oh, why don't I just do a quick video? And I did it, and then my manager asked for it and I sent it to him, and then it, boom, like that, it went all over. And then and I've always loved Zim Dancehall and Sungura music. And then, yeah, I just didn't think that people would actually notice.
Well, they did notice, and one of the people who noticed was Alec Mancheso, and there's this warm something that didn't happen. Tell us about that, you and Alec.
Yeah, so what had happened is that my friend from Peterhouse, he actually sent me a screenshot, and he said, you wanted by Alec Macheso. And I was like, you're lying. And then I saw the screenshot. Then I went onto his Instagram, got his number, and I actually called him that evening. And yeah, he answered, and I said, hi, it's the Rank Marshal. I saw that you commented on my video. And yeah, and in fact, actually last night, we actually did a video call via WhatsApp and just talking. And he said that when Corona's over, we should link up and have a video and have a braai and stuff like that. So yeah.
Lovely. So you've all of a sudden, when you started doing this, curating and creating content for social media, what was in the back of your mind? Did you want to become this urban pop phenomenon, or was it just something that just happened?
Not really. It was when I used to go to the local supermarket where there are combis by the Rank, where they would go to town every morning. And then one afternoon when I went there to go see one of my friends, the guy said, Chimbolo daji, kombi. Then I got on the back, shouted, Mbare, Mbare, whatever. But I didn't notice I was taking a video. Then that evening he sent it to me. And I was like, oh, this is quite cool, let me post it on Instagram. And I did that, posted on my Facebook, sent it through to I think 3 groups. And the caption was, Wona kurengi kwangu. And yeah, then that went viral. And then during the comments via Instagram and people messaging me saying, why don't you do more? You make us laugh. And stuff like that. So then that's when the name Rank Marshal came along. And yeah, since then I've just been doing more skits as they come.
And Zwanzi Newan Wakawanda, since Makombi amiswa, akuchabvumidzwi makombi basa wakuita basa reiye zvinozvo hapana rank rekuti uite rank marshal
pekutanga ndandakagara ndiri padhe ndichifunga kuti panoitwa basa rei ndopa ndazobudisa mavhidhiyo then I think 2 weeks ago ndazobudisa rimwe rank marshal pia chibasa kuZupco ndakakwira ndichidriver ndichingomutsa bhazi rekuZupco saka yeah
saka mupamwe wakutoita driver asi iyo Zupco yakabudisa maadvert nezuro vari kutsvagawo vakusipata apa vari kutsvaga vari kutsvaga mawindi ari kutsvaga of course but kwete vekuloda vari kuda vanhu vanotora mari saka ungaiso CV yako iriko kuti uone kuti pamwe wamuvha kubva kumushikashika wakuZupco
as long as mari ichingobuda
zvanzi Max could ask him what he loves about Zimbabwean culture. Chicha anofara about the Zimbabwean culture.
Zvandinoda paZimbabwean culture is that it's all natural. It's the people are very friendly, and yeah, it's a great country. Yeah.
And talking about friendly, Delia Chiwara says to send you a message, and she just says she loves you. Ishanesu Tsiga is asking what you think about the future of Sungura. A lot of people are Sungura yakufa pamwe hazvikunyatso kufaya iwe kuona kunge Sungura genre inofa here musambo unofa here uya
Sungura iri like zvinhu zvekudhara but kana vano veZimbabwe varamba vachidi vachiteerera vachipa maartists like Alec Macheso and all those guys the hype kuti we want more obviously zvinoramba zvichienda mberi but now the people including me we now stop listening to them. It's all going to go like Thomas Mapfumo. Masongs ake it's very rarely anonzwika mazona. It's up on the apple. But if we keep on giving them a momentum that we want more, then of course it's going to be more in the future. Yeah.
So keep posting your questions. I've got Cody Tinker here today, and we're going to be talking, of course, in line with Culture Week. We've been having quite a bit happening in the studio from Noble Styles, Jeezy, and of course, today we've got Cody. So keep your questions coming in and post them on our ZTN Facebook page. Don't go away.
Hi guys, how are you doing? My name
Well, if you're just joining me, you're here on Zim Papers Television Network, ZTN. I'm Robin Kundiwa on Diplomatic Passport, and today we've stamped a diplomatic visa for Cody Tinker. You may know him. He's a content creator and curator on social media platforms. And before the break, I asked you to keep sending your questions and contributions so that we ask him as much as we can, because this is the first time we're having him on a live interview where you can interact with him on our social interaction platforms. And Just Salon Namatochari, happy to join us today because she has just received her ZTN badge and she says she just wants to brag. Thanks, ZTN. And of course, you are naturally talented to put up smiles on people's faces. Keep it up. That's a comment for you, Cody, from Kudzi Jazzy. Larry Hoover wants to ask a question because apparently we learn Shona from our friends, but sometimes we learn Shona from our girlfriends. And he's saying, do you have a Shona girlfriend?
In fact, I don't.
Oh, okay. So where did we learn our Shona?
Aindakadzidzira kumba.
Wadzira kumba.
Aha.
Unogara upi?
Ndogara kumazoe ku-Christian Bank.
Zvanzi iwewe pambonzi mubvunze ataurawo nechirungu tinzwa achawa nechirungu vamwe vachanharo kodi hatogone chirungu nekuti anochiziva piwa achiswera ari kumunda saka. And actually during the break I remember you saying kuti mazvinzwawo chirungu ndichiri kutochigona. In your interactions obviously you've got a lot more time outside with friends and whatever. How does it feel? Doesn't it feel awkward or kuti kakuzarirwa so kuti you have to speak a second language more than you speak a first language?
Yeah, it is quite hard because pane pamwe paipai paunosvika unozoti apa it would have sounded better in Shona and everything like that. But I'm actually, as you bring that up, I'm actually teaching some of my friends. And one of my friends, Greg Pechi, he's actually now started catching on to Shona and he's almost at my level, should I say. Okay. So, yeah.
And then doesn't your mother worry because does what and then she's looking at you and thinking, shamwari dzakadzomira zvakanaka mwana wangu achamuswa musombo ndikashaya zvokuita ndichibhadhara mari yakawanda mazakwatira chaizvo izvo kunzi ku Peter House. Doesn't that unsettle her here and there?
Zvinoitika ndiroti maskits angu ese I don't plan them.
Okay.
Tinongoita ndounongosvika energy taudaita skit nozi ndire ndoti handisi kuziva tinofungira ipapo saipapo panangofunga wanongoti chingoita skit yecorona nadati zvazongopindawo kuti wawo uri kushupa uredi nchingofunga pane news dzatainzwa kuti fodya pasisina wawa pasisina so ndopa zvazongopinda
kochimodo nekuti zvinhu zvakakushungurudza chaizvo kuti chimodo chakunetsa kugadzira asi unomukira chimodo
hapo nehapo madays chingwa yaidhura isingawanike kakesh
karimunzwa kuti ashanhasi utongorwa chiri chimodo
obvious aitobilesa panji nakutosota.
Cody, as we go, there's some people who are asking, Kuti, your Boda, just to know your handles, your Instagram, Facebook. Somebody was complaining on my Facebook page, or social media pages, Twitter, and that sort of thing, just so that they follow you. Where do they follow you?
So, on Instagram, it's Cody_Tinker_official14. Then, Mangwe Acho and Santa Gadzira pose my Twitter yangu was hacked. Facebook yangu was also hacked. So ndatotaura namanager kuti tikangomasota ngagadzire post any my handles zangu. So I told him today and it should be done by tomorrow. Okay. And all my Facebook and Twitter should be up and running by, let's say, should we say Monday. Okay. So those are my details kumberi.
I've got Larry Hoover here making fun of you, saying I'm his manager, which is probably why we are being asked about the girlfriend. But there was a bit of a nice little tiff. And then it was just a lot of fun for the people who follow you. What sort of relationship did you create after that?
Zvakaitika akaposta abva nditega anati kandendoona munhu ndavanomuona achindidhisa akati bo here ndanamupa message paInstagram ndakati chimotora hash dzangu avatora tatanga kutaurirana then anzi namanje kumadii kuita so motanga hondo but kwatiri soka tokutozivana chi hapana but kune vanhu veZimbabwe vakutoziva chi inenge hondo
but iwe chinduza manje. Let's say tingori wairi panapa hapana ari kuzvinzwa anokuda mushona pakati penyu muri wairi ndiani?
handini
handiwakaipa
handindakanjonesa ndindinese
handiri
Yes,
No, Cody, thank you for coming and joining us
No,
here
thank
on Culture Week. Of course, there's a lot more that we're going to be seeing coming from you, and hopefully you will continue to do what you're born to do, to amuse, to inspire, to delight. And I hope you, as the people who follow him, will continue to appreciate what he does to our society, to make our Zimbabwe a very, very rich culture. And in this Culture Week that we're dealing with. Now, that's all for today. Now, keep your contributions coming to my Twitter handle, yangu yakagadzirwa manager wangu akarongeka kukunda wa Cody. It's at Zimrobbie, that's ZIMRBBIE. And my email address is robinkondiwa@gmail.com. So, Cody, what's the last thing you want to tell Zimbabweans?
Stay safe, Kumba. Kana mchibuda pfeka mamask. Keep hygiene up to date. And soon ndakakuudza paimwe live pa Instagram yangu tikasvika 100k pachaita concert yangu. So
okay. Uchaita live concert? Kochamba kuzochimba here kana namacheso mati muchaita collaboration kumadi ngozviita kumbedza ngotumirana ma-files. Pana ma-files anokutumirwa vanhu vachimba uyu ari kwake motitsikisira kanziyo. Chimboita izvi zvikurumidza.
Man, tofunge. Men better just signal.
Anyway, thank you so much again for joining me, Robert Mkondiwa. Tomorrow, we'll have the cast of Wadiwa Pamoyo. That's something that's really taken Zimbabwe by storm. And what better way to end Culture Week other than having them come here and join us. And we hope you're going to start sending me questions with regards to that team because the cast will be here tomorrow. And also, tomorrow starts Africa Day weekend because don't forget, on Monday is Africa Day. Saka, Culture Week, you're pakati poita kasangwe chikaka weekend. And then on Monday, of course, we're going to be having Africa Day. But let's see what the people, the cast of Wadiwa Pamoyo, have in store for us tomorrow.
Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Albert Chigea and I play Tendai on the hit series Wadiwa Pamoyo. Join me on Friday, the 22nd of May on the Diplomatic Passport, hosted by Robert Mkondiwa, where me, Blamoze, the producers of Wadiwa Pamoyo, Chido, Sishami are going to be here for an exclusive interview. I'll see you then.
Well, there you have it. Something to look forward to tomorrow. So from Cody, say a farewell.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
And from me, Robert Mkondiwa, Tuonana Mangwana. Stay safe. Have a great night.